The next drill we're going to take a look at here is called the Y press with the kickboard and in fins. So we're going to add here a couple of things. So we're kind of now starting to promote body positioning and then this idea of moving forward with the landing. So kind of starting to put some things, introducing some new concepts and also building on the foundation that we have. So big thing here is we're going to be adding kickboards. These kickboards here are going to allow the hands here to stay up at that surface area. And this is really what we want to make sure that we're going to be promoting with our butterfly stroke. What we don't want to see is just that everything is going to be going down or kind of a loopy style kind of butterfly as we're traveling through the water. So the hands here are going to be, and even the part of the forearm is going to be on the board. Those are going to just serve as guides so that, again, the hands here can really stay up at the surface. Our athlete here is also going to be wearing fins. These fins are just going to allow them to have a constant movement, so that way here the body can really just travel forward as we're going to be going through the water. So we don't need to overly kick really hard, just a nice steady flutter kick to kind of help the body just, again, constantly move forward. So then what is the big part of the drill? So here, what we're going to start to work on is the relationship here between the head, the hands, and then the chest. While the head is up, the arms are just going to, again, stay up at the surface. And then the challenge will be when the swimmers are going to do the stroke, that let's redo that right there, as the head is going to be traveling to go down, the hands here are going to be pushing forward. We find that this can be a challenge for young butterflyers or butterfly athletes just kind of in general. The picture we kind of want to have as we're doing this from an underwater view, which we will get to in a little bit, will be that the hands want to stay at the surface, the head is going to be just below the arms, and then we want the chest to be below the head here. And we'll take a look again on the return view underwater and kind of see what we see. So here, as that head is kind of going down, we see then here the hips going up, which would be perfect because then that's going to be the opportunity for our athlete to really get the kicks in. Head returns up, and then we just kind of follow that pattern as we're going to be performing the drill. What we want to watch is the driftage. So here our athlete drifts a little bit as she's going down here. So we kind of see those arms fan out a little bit. Our feedback to them would be to make sure that we are pushing more of the arms to go forward. And remember, there's going to be some inefficiencies that are going to be in drills and that are going to be happening. So it's really important that we give our athletes feedback, or you take feedback as an athlete, so that you can help do your drills a little bit better. But overall, we do a really nice job here. Key elements going down, hips here going up, as we're going to be then traveling through the water. From a takeoff view underwater, it's not going to really be too much to see here. We just want to make sure, again, that we have a nice light flutter kick. The fins here will really help with that. Things that we would look for here, just as we would with a flutter kick, that we don't have too much bend here in the knee, which we're really good with. We want to make sure that that kick is always going to be starting here from the hip. We don't see the legs going too far deep under the body, so that looks really good. And now we're going to take a look at that return view here, coming back above the water. So here, athletes, we're going to be setting up. Here we're going to be starting to see that head go downward. And then just, again, we want to watch that we're not fanning out the arms too much. Love the pocket here that we create. And this will be really good for the overall body positioning and to kind of get that head down, so that way that the water really moves forward. And then here again, really nice job, but just, again, getting that head down. Just again, watch that we don't fan out too much. All right, now we're going to take a look at the underwater view. So this is what we really want to see. So here we see the head kind of starting to go down, up, and then here we're going down. So one of the biggest things that we want to have with our drills is just going to be performing them consistently in the way that they're intended or designed. So here we kind of see the head going down, and we kind of see that head and the chest being along the same plane, or kind of having that same depth marker. We do a really nice job of getting the head here under the arms. We would want to give our athlete feedback to make sure that we're really kind of pushing that chest down a little bit more. You kind of want to think about like you're puffing it out, or really pushing it down here into this position. When we get to this next one, here we can kind of see that that chest does get just slightly lower than that head. So this is a much better job than what we were seeing previously. And we would want to promote with our athlete to make sure that we're just, hey, we want to be consistent, that we want to get that chest to be that deepest point, because that's going to have the biggest effect then on the hips rising, and then that overall kick. So that way we can really promote that up and forward movement with our butterfly. So overall, our athlete does a great job here. Definitely some areas to keep growing in and improving. Thanks for watching our video. If you found some value out of it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as we're looking at different drill videos all the time.